to Arcadia Rsps. I'm Chromepantz, part of the staff team as a helper. Today we're going to be doing a ohm guide, also known as Raids 1. So first, how we get there, we can either use this or go to your mage book and go to your teleports, go to minigames and Chambers of Xeric. So what you'll need for this, first of all, I highly recommend a blowpipe or as well as some armadillo, and this is my max cape, which I'll be using as in Ava's assembler. If you don't have an English, you can use a Fury. Best boots you have, dragon boots are fine. You'll need some magic as well as some melee. I also highly recommend a dragon hunter lance. It's very good for Ohm, and as well as the best melee gear you have. So we'll go ahead and get started. So first you want to create your raids party. It's this tab over here. It usually shows when you're in a smaller screen. So I'll go ahead and create my party. This will be just me. I'll be doing a solo. So before we get started, drink a sip of overload. Heal up. Bank this. And let's go. So I'll be running through this. There are two Cox layouts. This is one of them. For this, we're going to need Now that he's sorted, let's move on to the next room. So this will be magic. Sorry, he's attacking magic, so pray magic. Going to use our blowpipe. Don't forget your cape. Darts are very hard to come by. And I'll speed this up. This guy, Vasa, usually drops in overload. Feel free to take that if you need it. I'm just going to drink it, take these sharks, just in case since it's solo. Going to eat the shark first, and move on. So this is where we find our vanguards. I'm actually going to teach you guys a little tip and trick. So this guy is magic, this guy is melee, and this guy is range. So let's start with him. Going to put on augury, pray for melee. Actually, we don't even need prayer with this. So this is actually a little safe spot. He gets caught right here, and we can just take him down solo. Okay, now that we have killed him, let's move on to this guy over here. So he does magic attack, so I'm gonna pray mage, use my rigor or eagle eye if you don't have rigor. Now that he's sorted, the next one will be melee as I stated. And don't be kicking this guy. Okay, that was pretty easy, so on to the next room. In this room, it'll be the Ice Demon. So, we're also going to pray melee and use melee. I'm going to restore my prayer a bit. And yep, he'll be dead very soon. So this guy, Usually drops a couple brews. Go ahead and take those, we'll need it later. And this room, we just run through it. So this will be the skeletal mystic, so we're going to pray mage, use range. I took too many brews, so I'm going to have to drop one. Start with this green one. Oops, we did not quite kill him yet. Okay, we're good. Now we're on to Tecton. Get your melee prayer up quickly because he does a lot of damage. A quick tip on this room, if you aren't soloing, you can have one person stand here and another one stand over there, and he'll do a little bit less damage to you guys. And he's down. Let's pick up this loot because I will need it. Try to eat up as much as possible. We're coming back onto the boss soon. Now this next room is going to be lizard shamans. I only know because I've done this a lot. But over here we're going to be using range. So pray, prop melee, and use range. There's a little spot over here where you can just drag them over one at a time so you're not fighting three at once. So now this guy's down, I'm just going to attack this one, drag him over here, and we can solo again. Okay, on to the last one. After this, we'll be fighting Ohm. And just quick note, these guys do drop overloads as well. These are pretty much free overloads that you can only use in the raid, and can't be used outside of Cox Raids 1. So it looks like I'm actually good on supply, so I'll just be using melee. Guess I'll drink an overload. Okay, let's go to Cox. Sorry, Ohm. So Ohm does mostly magic damage, so we're going to protect mage, and I'm using melee, so we use piety. Make sure you keep your HP high. Ohm does hit up to 40s and 50s, so it's pretty easy to die. And I'll speed this part up. Okay, now that we've dealt with the hands, we're on the head. I would highly recommend bringing a Bandos God Sword or a Dragon Warhammer if you can find one. And I've been using Armadillo chain skirt the whole time. But after this, raid is pretty much completed, and we'll be able to open our chest. Okay, so we've defeated Ohm. The raid is over. Right here, I like to do my little ritual, see if we can get anything rare. So we call it hearts up, pants off, do a little dance. This is my favorite dance. And good luck, boys. Okay, so we actually did get a common key. So this is where we open our raids keys. I'm going to open this one. We didn't get anything. But it is possible to get rare raids keys from those common keys. I do have one raid key saved up for this video, so I'll go ahead and open that. And I have 20 common keys, so let's see if we can get something. From these, you can get these rare raid keys that give you something from the rare loot table. If you want to check that out, use :mbox. Scroll down to Xeric chest, and here is the rare raid key from the uncommon keys. And then these are the possible loots that we can get. So obviously the coveted one is the twisted bow, but everything else is really good as well. So let's open these keys. So this dark relic is pretty much just used as an EXP line. So I am praying for a rare raid key. Oh, and we got one. Alright, let's open these rares. So, good luck. Going to do another little dance. It didn't work. Let's just open it. So we got Twisted Buckler and Claws. Very, very nice. Best range shield. And obviously Dragon Claws are awesome. Alright, so that's all for the video. Thank you so much, guys.